sticking to my spine. Sun stuck at high noon, time glued to the line. Dust in my veins, tongue thick with rust. Shadows crawl shorter, I stare at the crusted ruts. Boot prints fading, back where I came from. Each step a small bargain, with a sky that won't respond. Static horizon, mirage of a town. I raise my hand to hail it, it shivers, then melts down. How long can a heartbeat echo off this plain? How long can a promise live without a name? Heat in the air, dust in my veins, waiting for something that never came. Hands to the heavens, calling an answer, and only my own breath saying my name. The sand tattoos my skin, every little sting asks where I've been. I trace old stories in the cracked red ground, then wipe them away before they can be found. How long can a thirst pretend it's just rain? How long till I quit asking who's to blame? Heat in the air, dust in my veins, waiting for something that never came. Hands to the heavens, calling an answer, only my own breath saying my name. He framed it on the hallway wall, that paper crown, that crooked grin. Used to tell the story loud, like it proved he had to win. Now he walks past, eyes turned down, breath catches on his careful tongue. All that bragging sounds like begging to be told he wasn't wrong. How do you dress up a hollow victory? How do you paint over what you did to feel seen? What once made him proud now explain. Like blood on a shirt that never leaves in the rain. He keeps changing the words, but the stain stays the same. What once made him proud now feels harder to explain. He laughs it off at dinner now, calls it just a stupid phase, but his fork shakes in his fingers when they toast to those old days. How do you stand up inside your own shame? How do you tell them you gave more than their names? What once made him proud now feels harder to explain. Like blood on a shirt that never leaves in the rain. He keeps changing the words, but the stain stays the same. What once made him proud now feels harder to explain. They carved his name into the concrete of their mouths, raised their glasses to the weight he carried, hands like anchors. He could bend the iron doors, every mirror only showed him more. But strength is a rumor, it changes its shape when the crowd stops clapping, when the ground escapes. Once admired for his strength, now measured by what he lost. They count the scars, the broken trust, not the battles that he fought. All that he could live means nothing to the cold. They only weigh his worth by what he couldn't hold. Keep some medals in a box beneath the bed, dust on metal, like the prayers he never said. Because power is borrowed and time takes it back. You don't feel the fracture till you hear it crack. keeps her sadness to herself. Behind her eyelids on the shelf, behind her smiling in her sleep. But that's the price you pay to keep the love of a simple girl. A simple girl whose love is deep, whose laughter flows and laughter fills your lungs with oxygen and leaves you drawn, as though her sadness were the ocean and her smile was the sun. And she's so good at hide and seek, you would not find her for a week. Her loneliness you couldn't touch, but that's the price you pay to clutch the hand of a simple girl. A simple girl whose love is deep, whose laughter flows and laughter fills your lungs with oxygen and leaves you drawn, as though her sadness were the ocean and her smile was the sun. She's so good at letting go of everything but her own hope, and everything but her own peace. But that's the price you pay to be the heart of a simple girl. A simple girl whose love is deep, whose laughter flows and laughter fills your lungs with oxygen and leaves you drawn, as though her sadness were the ocean and her smile was the sun. He lives in a hurricane. The silence always drives him insane. I said, let it rain. He has battles he's fighting. I said, let it rain. His candles are dying. Try to tie me to the tracks, the kind of boy who never gets attached. And I've been trying to save him. I put my hand out and he let it rain. Lost what mattered the most. He let it rain. He always needed control. And he said, I know I let you down, but I just needed you around. And I walk a tightrope. The higher I get, the more I might fall. He got everything he wanted, now he don't want it at all. And I walk a tightrope. The higher I get, the more I might fall. He got everything he wanted, now he don't want it at all. No, he don't want it at all. He said, I don't know why I'm like this. You are the light of my life, and the sun always sets in the end, and I'm no good at making amends. He's on his knees, he's in a nightmare. He got everything he wanted, but now she's not there. And he said, I know I let you down, but I just needed you around. Boot prints breaking on the cracked hardpan. Plastic bag snagged on a dying thorn. Heat shimmer turning distance liquid, your name. A mirage I still walk toward. Empty canteen swinging at my side. Skin tight, lips split at the seams. You laugh somewhere inside the horizon, like you're stitched into the seams of the heat. Sky so honest it hurts to stare. Nothing left to hide inside this glare. If I fall, the earth remembers. If I stand, will you? No shade, no mercy, just memories drifting across a noonlit desert. Every step, another ghost gets heavier to carry. You were water once, now you're dust in my chest. Sunrise circles on my shoulders, every scar bright as a road sign. I trade one truth for another blister, leave our stories in the salt behind. Wind erases every track we lay, still your shadow walks beside me anyway. If I bleed, the sand keeps quiet. If I breathe, do you? drove to watch you bury Dad. Black clouds and some heat of lightning. That sunset faded into ash. I watched it in silence. Oh, the worms get fat tonight, in the ground and in the sky. When I said I didn't need you, well, I think you know what I meant. And you won't see me, and you won't see the baby, no matter how sorry you get. If you're looking for my forgiveness, better watch for it in the rear view. If you wanna hear me say I love you, go on and put some salt in the wound. It all started with a bottle, and that bottle brought out a belt. The devil danced to every swat. I could smell the sulfur, and I could feel the hell. He had the fire and I had the cold. He said he'd beat me until I was blue, and I'd do anything I was told. So I took off and took his color too. And the preacher says God forgives, but I ain't God, and I ain't forgiving shit. When I said I didn't need you, well, I think you know what I meant. You won't see me, and you won't see the baby, no matter how sorry you get. If you're looking for my forgiveness, better watch for it in the rear view. If you wanna hear me say I love you, go on and put some salt in the wound. Go on and put some salt in the wound. Somewhere under this tired skin, photos in a cracked old phone, faces I can't fit back in. I wear his jacket, it hangs wrong, sleeves too short for these new scars. His name stitched over my heart, feels like it belongs to a stranger. I talk like him, but my voice drags lower. I walk like him, but my steps fall slower. The man he will survive, the man he is remembered. Every broken night, burning like an ember. I'm caught between the versions of a life that And in some distant room, I'm standing where the laughter ends. I breathe like him, but it shakes, it falters. I grieve like him. At a different altar. Found a bench and a box in the closet. Cracked leather smelled like every lie I told. You asked, what's this with those wide open eyes? I said, something from a man I used to know. There was a time I chased trouble for breakfast, dealt thunder out the barrel of my race, left friends in the dust with the engine still running, burned bridges like matches on a stage. Your little hands reached for that metal star. I felt the weight of every name carved in my heart. Took it back, said, son, that's just old rust. Pray the truth stays buried if it must. May your boots stay clean when mine sank deep in the tracklist of ghosts I still meet in my sleep. May your name stay clear in every small town bar. Not a curse in their mouths, just a blessing in their hearts. They found palm storm that tore this valley in two. Let the only thing you carry be the lesson, not the wound. Dropped a photograph when he hit the sand. A little boy, same age as you are, stared up from the dirt between my hands. So when you ask why my knuckles look like stone, why I flinch at fireworks and telephones, I'll just say I walked too far the wrong way, and I've been crawling back ever since that day. May your boots stay clean when mine sank deep in the tracks of ghosts I still meet in my sleep. May your name stay clear in every small town bar. Not a curse in the mouths, just a blessing in their hearts. If I'm the storm that tore this valley in two, let the only thing you carry be the lesson, not the wound. She said, I need to know if you're ever coming home. She said, I've been losing sleep and I can hear you in my dreams. And I said, baby, I don't know if I'm ever coming home. And I just need to breathe because I've been losing sleep. I had a bad dream, I saw you in it. It was a nightmare, my vision dim. It was a full moon, said you should know if I'm ever coming home. I'll say I've been on the street, I've been fighting in my sleep. I don't think I can breathe because it's getting hard to see. My love, I miss you so, but I'm not coming home. I had a bad dream, I saw you in it. It was a nightmare, my vision dim. There was a full moon, the wolves were howling, the dog caught the car. I had a bad dream. I saw you in it. It was a nightmare, my vision dim. And it was a full moon, the wolves were howling, the dog caught the car. I had a bad dream.
Your body is a temple, but it's not one that I'd enter. How did we go from saying our goodbyes to my head between your thighs? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. Your body's your own, not my temple to atone. How did I go from holding your heart to asking for space to breathe? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. They said I'm cruel, but I'm just careless. I don't wanna hurt you anymore. Your body's your own, not my temple to atone. How did I go from holding your heart to asking for space to breathe? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. Your body's your own, I could never call it home. How do we go from laying side by side to you getting dressed in the night? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. They say that I'm cruel, I'm just careless, 'cause I don't wanna hurt you anymore. Your body's your own, not my temple to atone. How did I go from holding your heart to asking for space to breathe?
ticket from a midnight train, folded freight in his wallet like a shrine. Says he used to chase every crooked star, didn't care if they burned through his hands. Barstool sermons from his younger ghosts, laughed too loud in the back of his skull. Every dare, every scar on his knuckles, signed in blood under fluorescent dawn. Now the mirror counts the trades he made, every thrill bought with a piece of his face. He can taste old summers on his tongue and all the ash they become. The past made him feel alive, racing the edge with both eyes closed. Now the present keeps the score, every breath comes with a toll. He holds his history like a knife, cuts his palm just to prove it's there. What he chased once chases him now, every memory asking what he can spare. Bills on the counter, bottles by the sink, names in his phone he can't quite dial. He walks the hallway like a war museum, each picture frame a borrowed bomb. There's a question living in his chest, how much more can the future take when yesterday still rents a room and pays in sleepless nights and shakes. The past made him feel alive, racing the edge with both eyes closed. Now the present keeps a score, every breath comes with a toll. He holds his history like a knife, cuts his palm just to prove it's there. What he chased once chases him now, every memory asking what he can spare. Said I'm fine, the teeth pressed tight, hands in his pockets, shaking out of sight. Late calls unanswered, old wounds he fed. He'd rather bleed alone, never bow his head. Photos on the fridge, faces turned to stone. Birthdays on the calendar, spend them all alone. He burned every bridge just to prove he could. Stood on his little island and called the drowning good. Every mirror was an enemy, every warning sign a dare. He kept climbing on that brittle throne like it would hold him in the air. He learned too late that pride costs more than fear. Lost the ones who stayed when hospital lights buzzing overhead. No one by the window, names he never said. A voice like broken glass whispered to the dark. I would have knelt 1,000 times to keep one beating heart. All the battles he was winning turned to smoke around his bed. Every silence he had guarded spelled out sorry in his head. He learned too late that pride cost him more than fear. Lost the ones who stayed when the storm was near. Chose a hill to die on, caught it standing strong, till the echo was the only one to cheer him on along.
With the burning fire of our love's sweet heat, out of wild desire, we became intrigued. She knew she could be a keeper, and we stayed out later than we should have been. Oh, Kathleen, I was young and restless. I was living wild and mean. I wasn't thinking about how to test it. I had to get it while it was green. And in the darkness, in my loneliness, sometimes I whisper her name. Oh, Kathleen. You see, I had to leave her for safety, 'cause she was too much for me. Oh, Kathleen. My old buddy from down at the prison, he used to be my partner in crime. He used to have a big ambition, but now he's serving 25 to life. But in the darkness, in his loneliness, sometimes he whispers her name. Oh, Kathleen. From the rodeo, he's about to ride his last bull. I think he's gonna try to go, but I don't think he can hang on. But in the darkness, in his loneliness, sometimes he whispers her name. Kathleen. You see, I had to leave her for safety, 'cause she was too much for me. Oh, Kathleen.
sticking to my spine. Sun stuck at high noon, time glued to the line. Dust in my veins, tongue thick with rust. Shadows crawl shorter, I stare at the crusted ruts. Boot prints fading, back where I came from. Each step a small bargain, with a sky that won't respond. Static horizon, mirage of a town. I raise my hand to hail it, it shivers, then melts down. How long can a heartbeat echo off this plain? How long can a promise live without a name? Heat in the air, dust in my veins, waiting for something that never came. Hands to the heavens, calling an answer, and only my own breath saying my name. Wind lifts the sand, tattoos my skin. Every little sting asks where I've been. I trace old stories in the cracked red ground, then wipe them away before they can be found. How long can a thirst pretend it's just rain? How long till I quit asking who's to blame? Heat in the air, dust in my veins, waiting for something that never came. Hands to the heavens, calling an answer, only my own breath saying my name. He framed it on the hallway wall, that paper crown, that crooked grin. Used to tell the story loud, like it proved he had to win. Now he walks past, eyes turned down, breath catches on his careful tongue. All that bragging sounds like begging to be told he wasn't wrong. How do you dress up a hollow victory? How do you paint over what you did to feel seen? What once made him proud now
feels harder to explain. Like blood on a shirt that never leaves in the rain. He keeps changing the words, but the stain stays the same. What once made him proud now feels harder to explain. He laughs it off at dinner now, calls it just a stupid phase. But his fork shakes in his fingers when they toast to those old days. How do you stand up inside your own shame? How do you tell them you gave more than their names? What once made him proud now feels harder to explain. Like blood on a shirt that never leaves in the rain. He keeps changing the words, but the stain stays the same. What once made him proud now feels harder to explain. They carved his name into the concrete of their mouths, raised their glasses to the weight he carried, hands like anchors. He could bend the iron doors, every mirror only showed him more. But strength is a rumor, it changes its shape when the crowd stops clapping, when the ground escapes. Once admired for his strength, now measured by what he lost. They count the scars, the broken trust, not the battles that he fought. All that he could live means nothing to the cold. They only weigh his worth by what he couldn't hold. Keep some medals in a box beneath the bed, dust on metal, like the prayers he never said. Because power is borrowed and time takes it back. You don't feel the fracture till you